What's up, everybody? I'm James. Welcome to Mechanical Mayhem. I don't know if this was addressed anywhere by PGI. I didn't see it on their Twitter or on their website. And I don't know if it's actually true because I haven't gotten to a high enough honor level in the Smoke Jaguar campaign yet. I only made it to Turtle Bay from what I'm calling a mega timeline playthrough that I'm doing on stream over the course of multiple streams. But the Ebon Jaguar and the Night Gyre are two heavy Omni-Mechs that state in the marketplace you need to be level 13 of honor to be able to purchase them with merit points. So 13 honor level is quite high, considering max in the game is 15, right? That means at level 14, for example, we unlock the Direwolf. So we're one level away from unlocking a 100-ton assault mech, and you're telling me that at level 13 we're going to unlock a 65-ton and 75-ton heavy mech? Feels weird, especially considering every other mech in terms of their tonnage range unlocks much more appropriately. So I haven't seen this addressed anywhere by PGI, and I could have just missed it. I just haven't seen it. So I don't know if this is an issue or if this is an issue. Let me explain. Either they do unlock at level 13 because level 13 in the Smoke Jaguar campaign doesn't unlock any mechs and they wanted to have mechs to unlock, so they put them there, which would be an issue because that's very awkward. You're not really looking to utilize them at that point. It's a little bit late in the campaign outside of challenging yourself or doing some other kind of tactics. You're not really looking to utilize a 65-ton or 75-ton mech at that point, which is an issue because it kind of just gates them out of usability because you're not going to be appropriately high enough honor level to unlock them when it's more appropriate to have them. So there's the issue. Or it's an issue because it showcases level 13 but actually does unlock more appropriately, but it doesn't show you that until you reach the appropriate level. And, that should be addressed because that's clearly incorrect. Now, I don't know which way it is. My guess is that they do actually unlock at level 13 because they thought it was a good place to put them, so there was something to unlock at level 13, and it just slipped their mind that, hey, it doesn't really work for wanting to use them at that point. That's my guess. But since nothing was addressed about it, I don't know. And because nothing was addressed about it, I feel like it kind of also pans out that way. So I guess what I'm saying is, while it's definitely not an issue that impacts the playability of the game at all, the Smoke Jaguar campaign is still fantastic. We never had these mechs in the first place, so clearly, if you don't use them, it's just like you were playing before. It doesn't condemn anything. There's no reason to get all, mad or anything like that either. But at the same time, it's definitely a situation of want, and I happen to be a fan of the Ebon Jaguar and would want to use it at a more appropriate time with the clan that actually created it, which is Smoke Jaguar. So I am curious at ultimately what the thought process is behind this. If it was originally thought to be 13 and then they changed it programming wise and never updated the tooltip, whatever you want to call it, or if they do indeed have it at level 13 because they think, hey, it's something to unlock. I don't know. But for what it's worth, I feel like if they do unlock a level 13, PGI should readdress that and have them unlock at a more appropriate level because they're cool mechs, and cool mechs want to be used, and we want to use cool mechs when it's more appropriate to do so than not. But hey, not the end of the world. Plenty of cool mechs in the game. Just something I noticed that made me want to post this. If it is a case where they do indeed unlock at level, let's say 8 and 10, because that's when the Hellbringer and the Timberwolf unlock the same weights as these two mechs, then obviously that's cool, but need to update that tooltip. And as a random factoid, when it comes to the Ebon Jaguar, which is 65 tons, the same tons as the Hellbringer, lore-wise, it was designed to eventually replace the Hellbringer for Clan Smoke Jaguar. So it would be cool to have it, more or less around the same time. So you could literally do that if you wanted to in the game. Anyways, that's all I got on this one. I'm not hating on the game, by the way. I still absolutely enjoy MechWarrior 5 Clans and Flashstorm. Definitely worth it. And I think this is just a little one of those hiccup things that maybe they had good intentions and didn't really think it through, or they thought it through and never updated the tooltip, whatever. In any case, happy hunting. So until next time, take care.